feel like that was an incantation of some sort. And not much else. Yeah, fire monks. Good. Oops. Secret walls, yeah. So what's our goal? Just grab Graveglove or 8 really, isn't it? There's nothing else we desperately need from this place. Wait. Stop that. Do we have a bow on a person? We've got a glintstone staff that we never really use anymore. Nice try, my friend. Ouch. Okay, that was actually a good try indeed. But get wrecked. Yeah, given as we've basically transitioned away from sorcerers, we need something better than the Graven School Talisman. I feel like the Axe Talisman would be useful. But we don't have it right now. We'll keep that one on until we figure something out. Now, there's the lad that comes down the stairs, yes? He is vulnerable to charge attacks. Good. Now, is there anything useful in this upper stone sword key door? I forget. But yeah, we probably want to bring up that pillar again. I feel like that was a thing. Oh yeah, that made the beam of light appear on the floor, which allowed us to successfully fight someone further in. Mayhap. That's a Graveglove or 8. That's a good sign. And why was that not quite a kill? That's sadness. Oh, come on now. I was well aware that you were there, and I was running away. This is bull. Don't just chuck shit at me, come on. Right, so what was our prize? Something we don't need. Never mind. Now, can we persuade you to come over and say hello? Maybe. Maybe you're just out of range. You coming over? Yeah, he's thinking about it. And that looks like a ghost glove walk behind him, which hopefully is a ghost 8. No, look, it'll be a ghost 9 or some nonsense. Right, let's try and get as far back as we can just so he doesn't try and roar at us. What did I just say? Come on. Get into engagement fisticuffs, you bugger. There we go. And can we get the crit? We can, good. That's fine. That that's also fine, I guess, because he's almost dead. There we go. Door open. Please be a ghost glove or 8. I'll love you forever if you are. Of course it's a 9. Why would it be an 8? What the hell? I guess I'm going to have to look up where to find ghost 8s at some point. Right, so we've got boss there. There is the lower bit with the old fat lad. But he's guarding like a great ghost glove, isn't he? Or is it a great grave? Either way, it's not the one that we need. So, hopefully there's a ghost 8 somewhere in this vicinity. Grave 9. Everything except the one we need, basically. Oh, fuck off. And that one I can already see as a piss off. Is a grave. A grave 8. So yeah, nothing of any use to anyone. At this point I'd normally just do a bit of research, but my phone is not within reach and I've got a Yuki on my lap who I don't wish to disturb, so guess we just press on. So that just is another way around to drop down there. So how does one actually get out of here? Is there a way out past the fire, lad? Get crit? Ah, no. I thought maybe that would be a better choice of move. And yeah, now we're in trouble. He's going to do his fat lad charge attack, probably. It's not that strong, all told. It's just a bit annoying. But down he goes. Good. So let's claim the prize that we don't need. Great grave. Excellent. And yeah, there's not even a door over there, so how does one get back up top? There must be a ladder I'm missing somewhere. Unless there's a ladder somewhere down in the bloody cat room. We can't teleport out. So the cat room might be our only option. Sad times. Then why would there be a ladder down there leading back to up here? Still, how do we trigger that lift or whatever it is to get the lights on down here? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, life could be worse. That brings us out by some more gloveworts. Grave 8. Grave 7. Ghost 8? Lol, no. Guess we'll go fight a boss then. Give Tish another workout. Right. Get him, Tish. We'll just sort of hang around. Although I suppose we can get him with the old jumpies. Saves you getting frostbitten to death. And now the dots. More dots. Yep, we're distracted. Tish can stab him. Now he's doing an exploding. Or is he just powering up his sword? We could have probably gotten some hits there. But most of the time we're fine just letting Tish do the work here. It's beautiful. Oh, that was an exploder. Fair enough. Oh shit, she's taking damage now. That's not what we want at all. Is it worth putting Frostbite on our sword? Probably not. But it does allow us to do long-range moonbeam things. And then Tish finishes the job. Sweet. Good job, lass. You were in trouble there for a moment, but we got through it. Maybe I just missed a Ghost 8 down here somewhere in Noxtella. That's entirely possible. I've only got a couple of minutes left, so may as well have a little run around. See what we can find at ground level. Yeah, I've got this other bridge. Looks as though that chest is unmolested. Oh yeah. Forgot about your old dodging tendencies. Oh no, we did get that chest. Good. So we did explore a bit of the ground level at least. But there is a glove wall down there. Amidst all of this nonsense. Jeez. There it is. That's a Ghost 8 right there. Hooks up and we run for our lives. Where's our nearest site, Grace? Oh, let's pop in Newman's room. See what that does for us in terms of leveling. That probably won't actually get us up to 10.
Greetings, are you here for spirit?
Yeah, we need 10k for each now. Madness. Wabam. Plus 10 Tish. That's a job well done. Now our next goal, I think, is going to be pop down to Moog's sewer house and see if we can't get ourselves that talisman that he guards so jealously. Haven't really got time for it right now, but at least we can get part of the way there and probably unlock a shortcut, one would imagine. I'm wondering if I even want to get a second greatsword at this point. Turning Moonlight seems to do pretty well for us. But I guess we'll run the numbers once we've got a second one on the go. Come back here, you terrible shit. Now what? Are we in Basilisk country already? Yeah, we are. I mean, if that one's just going to sit there and fart, then we can just go about our business, probably. Our business being wrecking up another of these fools. Assuming we can actually hit the button. There we go. One of them. A bit of that. Good. We'll take that trade. And there we go. Shortcut get. Next time, Trace's sewer adventures continue. So what's our next plan going to be anyway? We could go and get that other shield that chucks fireballs, because that could be fun to use in the meantime. It's interesting that shields don't really benefit all that much from leveling up. Like, it boosts their attack power. It doesn't really boost their guarding abilities all that much. So, yeah, saves on materials quite a bit, which is nice. Should we see about fighting Vike? That could be fun. He's got his big old spear, but we've got big old jumpy attacks. And what's that do? Oh, he's got lightning abilities as well, hasn't he? Yeah, very well. But we've got 600 flasks at our disposal. And you've got like 1. So we can just keep guard countering you until the cows come home. Unless, of course, you just one-shot us. Was that a one-shot? Feels like it might have been a one-shot. Now, I'll be the first to admit I wasn't fully paying attention there to my health. But yeah, I'm sure we had most of our health intact at that point, unless he'd been chipping away at it with his lightning attacks and I've just not been paying attention. I suppose that would teach me for just fannying about, won't it? Yeah, can we stagger it? Doesn't seem very staggerable. That's impressive. Yeah, I was going to guard counter him, but that's clearly not happening there. Yeah, it's really hard to stagger, it seems. And he does slightly chip away with the lightning damage. But down he goes. Not the worst fight in the world. We've got his armor set that we don't really need. But that's cool. I've just remembered something else that was on the schedule for old nubs. And that was the giant mountaintops catacombs. Although, did we do those? Yeah, didn't I see a death route in our inventory earlier? I might have done. No. Have we got 8 now, or have we got 7? I forget, is the answer. Come on, Tari, you silly bugger. There we go. I'm not sure if we cleared the catacombs or if we didn't. I suppose we could go there and just have a quick poke in there. But how many golden seeds have we got as well? Whilst I'm thinking about it. 4. Did we grab the sacred tear at the church? You'd think I'd be paying more attention to the game that I'm actually playing right now, wouldn't you? But it's a busy game, there's a lot going on in my head. Right, that's another flask, that's good. Seems like we forgot to pick up the sacred tear whilst we were at the church. There it is. We're clever. And now where's the final one we need? We've been to the Church of the Plague. There's 2 more that you can get, isn't there, after this area. You can get 10 up to Leyendal. And then where are the last 2? One is in the church that we've just got. Oh, the other might be in the Church of Repose. Let's get that strength leveled up a bit more. Yeah, I'm supposed to be a big strong boy after all. Let's make our way through this camp. We can grab ourselves another Sight Grace and the map. Thinking about it as well, it might not be worth grabbing the fireballing shield because we're not using the ability on our shield because in order to use it, we'd have to two-hand the shield, wouldn't we? Although, let's see. Have we got any Ashes of War that we could put on this shield? We've got Barricade Shield. And then we'd have to two-hand our sword. Yeah, I'd rather just keep no skill on this shield. Because I'd rather just have the ability to use Taker's Flame at any time. That seems sensible. Now, maybe it's time for another diversion. And back to Moog's house. We can see how the two noobs get on against Moog himself. I suspect the ants will be pretty well. We got the old +10 biffer on the go. Other noobs should be pretty tanky, which will allow me to get in some cheap shots. Yeah, I'm feeling this is promising. Especially if he gives us all the time in the world to set up, which he does. Right, come on to the noob. Let's get it on. Oh, I forgot about putting on the Purifying Crystals here though, didn't I? No. Maybe that's fine. We can always just chug Estus. And probably want to roll out of the way of that. Is he going to do his Nihil? He should be about to. Yeah, but yeah, it's fine. We just charge through it. Although it does cause him to heal a bit by the look of it. Ouch. His blood flames are pretty annoying, all told. We're about to suffer blood loss again. Yeah, could really do without this blood flame all over the bloody arena. It's like, how am I supposed to hit you if I can't get near you? Take some charge attacks, why don't you? Other noob's doing alright though. He's not suffering from all this blood loss. Seems like we're not doing much damage though. Is Moog healing himself all the time? Might be the case. Let's give him a bit of the old Taker's Flame if we can. But then he responds with a whole lot of buggery. Yeah, I don't like his phase 2 at all. Yeah, old Mimic's in trouble now. Oh, God. Have that, you bugger. One of those. We're almost out of Flask. This hasn't gone at all as well as I thought it would. There we go, more blood loss. Yeah, we should have really brought along the Purifying too. And now we're dead. Fair enough. Now, do we even have the purifying crystals here? We don't. So yeah, we should probably go and get that. That might help. So that would be back at the old Church America, which we've been to. So why didn't we get invaded by Eleonora? Is this something to do with Yura's quest? And we haven't done Yura's quest, so she didn't spawn? Because if she's never going to spawn now, that would suck. Right, let's see. Oh, hello. We got dismounted, so that's a very good sign, I feel. There she is. Why didn't you spawn last time we were here, you silly girl? Now, can we stag you? Or can we just kill you? That'll work. There we go. Right. Back to Mohg's house. Here I was thinking we'd done everything right, and I'd forgotten, like, the most crucial part of it, which is the purifying crystals here. But it's fine, we're back. Rykard's sword versus Mohg, round 2. Is he going to be a good boy and let us set up again? Looks like he is. Right, so we'll have that. We'll have that as well. And we're good to go. Maybe we don't need our shield as well, because it's just not doing much for us. Although, yeah, standing in blood, not wise. But getting crits, very wise. Cheekily grabbing our runes as well, that could be fun. Lovely. Yeah. You hit my boy. And I'll try and get some more charge attacks on you. Yeah, we'll take that damage. It's not very much. And we get more crits. We can get exploded, that's fine. But yeah, stop gobbing your flames everywhere. You're the worst. Oh, we can get more crits, good. Although we're building up blood loss by standing in the flames whilst critting it, which is a bit unfortunate. Now it's kind of stuck in a corner here. Oh jeez, that's an exploder, is it? Lots of safety flasks, because we don't know when blood loss is going to strike. Ouch. Oh yeah, we've got to take his flame, haven't we? So let's use a couple of them, get our health back. Right, leave my boy alone. Oh, piss! Where did all our health go? Jeez, maybe we're not ready for Mohg. Maybe we do, in fact, need more vigour. I suppose if we're not using the shield, then yeah, you need more vigour, because otherwise you're just getting wrecked by everything. So maybe we're going to have to go elsewhere, noob. Let's see, we got rid of Tibbs, didn't we? Because yeah, getting those death root was our main plan. Now let's make our way down to the old castle. We can do it without pissing off any death birds that might be in the area. That'd be nice, but I suspect we've got no choice but to aggro the bugger. But at least we can run away from the bugger. Now, is that a deadly drop? Turns out yes. Lovely stuff. At least we made it to Castle Sol's gates now. Now next time we can get bodied by a couple of lion warriors. I'm sure they'd like that.